Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have put few lights over here. We have started working over here with the lights. We have done few render settings over here. So now what I'm going to do over here is like we'll put a HDRI map over here. So let's go into material. So we'll add a HDRI map. I'll go into this material editor and I'll call a HDRI map over here. So over here, let's go down. V-Ray HDRI. Go into this and I'll take a night HDRI map over here. I'll set it as spherical over here. Now what I'll do over here is like I'll just off this. I'll go over here. I'll select this light and I'll just drag this HDRI map in the texture of this. Go into rendering, environment, and I'm going to drag again one more HDRI map over here. Rendering, render setup, and into this V-Ray environment, and I'm going to drag this HDRI map. So now I have added a HDRI map over here. Let's go into the camera view and let's just render and see how it looks like. Let's render it. Again, I'll go over here. I'll go into the perspective. I'll take this lights over here. I'll just select this lights over here. I'll select this lights, and if required, I'll add one HDRI map over here inside this light. Select this. It's going to be heavy. So let's keep on adding this over here. Go into rendering, render setup, and let's try to on this reflection and refraction. Go into the camera and let's render it again, and let's see how it looks like. And activate the reflections also. So select this light, go into this. Okay, I have activated the cast shadow over here. If you off it, how it looks like. Let's render this. So giving cast shadow would be a better option because we want some depth over here. So we'll definitely activate this cast shadow option over here. We need that. So I'll just select this light over here and I can go into the temperature, and if required I can move towards a bit bluish. Let's render and see how it looks like. Okay, looks better. it's going to take time. So I'll go into this, I'll just select this much of the area and I'll increase the multiplier to 0.4 and let's see. We'll see the difference over here. Definitely increasing the multiplier will make it more brighter. So, and 0.07 is going to make it more darker. There is a bit of difference over here, definitely. So let's just make it to 0.2 over here, which was before. And if you want, I can make it more darker. Let's see. Okay, more of a, give you a bluish tint over here. So if you want, you can go with that if required. Oops, that's very high. We'll keep it to 0.2 over here and I can slightly go down a bit. Okay, that's perfect. You can slightly add one more light near to this if required. I can slightly add. Okay, I'll just delete this. Save the file first. Shift and drag it. Let's make a copy, not an instance. So, okay. So I'm assigning a shadow also over here, 0.08, bit less, or 0.06. And let's just duplicate that same light over here. Let's go back to the camera view and let's check how it looks like. Okay, I'll just render this area. Okay. So if you don't need a shadow, you can just off the cast shadow over there. Not always necessary that you use a light shadow over here, I'm sorry. Because we have a control over here for the shadows. So if you don't want that the light should affect that area, we can off that. Alright. Alright. Fine. So just let it render. I'll put the output over here. Then we'll add some light passes into it. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So I'll add some light passes over here, then we'll render that passes. We'll also generate some ambient occlusion also over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this tutorial.